How are you?
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm actually great.
That's good.
Yeah, my house burned down.
No.
So I'm not good in like a general level, like
I'm so
good.
sorry. I'm so
But
sorry.
I just came from a sold out screening of my film All God's Children, and the audience was so moved, and it was just so lovely to share my work and be here back at Santa Barbara where I was a juror last year, and bringing this film that's about my own sister and her partnership with a Black Baptist church and about solving racism and anti-Semitism in Brooklyn, and for people to feel like they have this hope that they can speak and talk to each other, and they got so much out of the movie. And so it's like, you know what, even though my house burned down and I lost everything, the work lives on.
Was it
at
a
some level.
challenge doing such a personal project?
You know what, it was because my sister's not a big fan of being on camera, but she's an incredible subject. So I made this film called Last Flight Home that you would see her in. It's on Paramount Plus and Amazon, and because it's about the last weeks of my father's life, and she's obviously his daughter and also his rabbi. But here is this film where she's like handling two congregations coming together and dealing with unconscious bias, and it's very difficult, even her own. And so it's extremely challenging, and she's super courageous to allow a film to be made. And somehow I think some small voice in her knew that that what they were doing could reach so many more people if a film was made. But she herself doesn't really like being on camera. So right in the middle of the 5 years of making All God's Children, Last Flight Home happened, and I think it made her more comfortable with it and more of an understanding of like, oh my God, this is what this film could do. And now finally we finished this movie, because it was very up and down. Like, we never knew. It's a very dramatic film, and you never know really if the two groups are ever going to really find peace. They want to so badly, but they come up against religious differences and class differences and differences, but they promise not to walk away. And that's the model.
What do you want audiences to take away from
I want them
All
to learn
God's
this.
Children?
Yeah, I want them, thank you. I really want from All God's Children for them to go ahead and do this in their own community, that realize that this is attainable, that this is something we all can do, that is possible. The next time somebody offends you, just listen. Listen to them and say, really, that's interesting. I didn't ever think about it like that. I don't think about it like that, but I'm interested in why you think about it like that, and start to talk to them and try your best not to walk away. But if you want, on the Interloper Films website, it's Interloper Films on my website, under All God's Children, there's a discussion guide you can actually download that can show you how to do it in your own community or order a screening, that kind of thing. So
Well, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For bringing it to SBIFF.
So happy to be here.
We're glad
Thank you.
to have you. And
Okay.
again, I'm so sorry about your house.
Thank you.
Our
Yeah,
hearts
I'm
go
not
out.
alone. There's a lot of us.
I know.
Over 50,000 of us.
Well,
And I made another film called The In-Between that's coming out right now, INN. It's about the only hospice for the homeless in the country. And right when I was about to go on ABC News about it a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
I realized, they said, well, you're also homeless now. And I was like, oh my God, that's how fast it happens. It happens in an instant. But it's, hopefully that film will help reduce the stigma around homelessness, because it's something that honestly happens. One medical diagnosis, one fire, any of us can be on the other side of that,
It's so true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for bringing your voice to the world.
Thank you.